All right, friends, today we're going to start talking about the woodwind family. In the woodwind family, we have the flute. The flute belongs to the woodwind family, along with the piccolo, oboe, bassoon, and clarinet. You blow into these instruments to play them. So just like our brass family, they require air. At one time, all of them were made of wood.
Oboe, bassoon,
Today, the
clarinet.
flute is often
You
made
blow
of
into all these instruments
silver
to play
or
them.
even gold.
At one time, all
To
of them
play
were
the
made of
flute, you
wood.
hold it
Today, the
sideways,
flute is often made of
tighten your
silver
lips,
or even
and blow
gold.
across the air hole.
To play the
With
flute, you hold it
practice, you
sideways,
can trill like a
tighten your
bird
lips,
or
and
play
blow across the air
slow,
hole.
quivering notes
With practice,
as
you can
cool
trill like a
as a
bird or play
mountain
slow,
stream.
quivering notes as
of the woodwind family, and what makes it so special and unique within that family is that it is the only instrument to not rely on a reed to create its sound. Instead, to create a sound on the flute, we blow air across this teeny tiny tone hole right here. The flute has three parts. We have a head, a body, and a foot, which makes it pretty easy to remember what goes where. The flute also has a pretty wide range. I'll demonstrate our most practical range on the instrument, which begins with the B natural below the staff and goes over 4 octaves above that to a D natural. Woo, really, really high. You know, one of my favorite parts about playing the flute and music in general is that in so many instances, music tries to tell a story. And we as musicians are fortunate enough that we sometimes get to portray some of these characters in the story. Oftentimes, the flute is a bird. So I thought I would play one of my favorite bird-like excerpts for you today, which is from Peter and the Wolf by Sergei Prokofiev. The piccolo. Fun fact, in Italian, piccolo means small, which makes sense as the piccolo is so much smaller than the flute. And I get to play this instrument a lot in my job with the Navy Band. In fact, at the end of nearly every concert, my section mates and I get to stand up in front of the band and play one of the most famous piccolo solos ever written, which happens to be from our nation's march, the Stars and Stripes Forever. So I thought, what better way to conclude this video than to play the solo for you. Enjoy.
Such great. The oboe has a mouthpiece made of reed. That means that it is made of wood. So this is a little bit different than our flute or our piccolo, which has a mouthpiece. The reed can be fussy and troublesome. Then it honks like a goose with a bad cold. But usually, the oboe can be trusted. The oboe plays that single note to which the orchestra tunes just before the concert. So what they mean there is before a concert starts, the oboe is going to play one note, and then the whole orchestra is going to play the same note to make sure that we sound good together.
Elizabeth Starr Mastudnia, and I am the solo English hornet of the Philadelphia Orchestra. I play the oboe and its big brother, the English horn.
Bassoon is like a large folded oboe. It also has a reed mouthpiece. Its voice, like its name, has a kind of loneliness, yet the bassoon can be playful.
Hi there, my name is Jessica and I play the clarinet. I've been playing the clarinet since the 4th grade, and I chose it because it has a beautiful sound and it has the widest range of notes on any woodwind instrument. Here's what the clarinet sounds like. The clarinet has 5 different parts. It needs a wooden reed to make a sound. To get different notes out of the clarinet, you put down different finger combinations.